that you would protect my children spiritually, that the enemy would not steal their innocence, that the world would not conform them to its pattern, that sin would not entangle them, that rebellion would not grip them, that they will not be casualties of this generation but champions for your. Father, I pray for my parents, asking that you would be a shield around them in their advancing years, that you would protect their health, preserve their strength, maintain their mental capacity, sustain their joy, and keep them in perfect peace. Lord, I ask that you would shield them from every sickness that targets the elderly, from every disease that preys on aging bodies, from every condition that steals quality of life, from every infirmity that brings suffering. I decree that my parents will not just add years to their life, but life to their years, that they will be productive and fruitful even in old age, that they will not be a burden but a blessing, that their latter days will be their best days. Father, protect my parents from those who would take advantage of them, who would scam them, who would manipulate them, who would abuse them, who would neglect them, because they are precious in your sight and valuable in your kingdom. I pray that you would shield them from loneliness, from depression, from hopelessness, from the feeling that their usefulness is over, and that you would remind them that they are still needed, still important, still valuable, still loved by you and by their family. Father, I lift up my siblings before you, and I ask that you would be a shield around each one of them, that you would protect them in their marriages, in their careers, in their health, in their finances, in their spiritual lives, in every area where the enemy is trying to attack them. Lord, I pray that you would guard my brothers and sisters from making wrong decisions that would have long-term consequences, from entering wrong relationships that would bring pain, from pursuing wrong opportunities that would lead to regret, from embracing wrong beliefs that would take them away from you. I decree that my siblings are covered by your hand, that they walk under your shadow, that they are kept by your power, that they are preserved by your grace. Because we are a family that serves the Lord, and your promise is to us and to our household. Father, if any of my siblings have wandered away from you, I ask that you would draw them back, that you would not let them go too far, that you would hedge up their way with thorns so that they cannot find their path away from you, that you would bring them to the end of themselves so that they return to the beginning, which is you. Father, I pray for my extended family, for my aunts and uncles, my cousins, my nieces and nephews, and I ask that you would be a shield around all of them, protecting them from the generational curses that have plagued our family line, from the patterns of sin that have repeated themselves through generations, from the cycles of failure that have characterized our history, from the spirits that have followed our bloodline. I decree that every generational curse is broken at the cross of Jesus Christ, that every negative pattern is shattered by the power of his blood, that every cycle of defeat is interrupted by the victory of his resurrection, that every ancestral spirit is cast out by the authority of his name. Lord, I speak protection over every member of my extended family who is facing battles right now, who is dealing with sickness, who is struggling with finances, who is going through marital problems, who is fighting addiction, who is battling mental illness, who is experiencing crisis. I ask that you would be their shield, their fortress, their strong tower, their hiding place, their refuge, and that you would deliver them from every attack of the enemy and bring them into a place of safety and peace. Father, I ask you to be a shield around my family's home, to protect the very structure where we live, to guard the property where we dwell, to secure the land where our house stands. I pray that you would protect our home from fire, from flood, from storm, from earthquake, from any natural disaster that will seek to destroy what we have built. Lord, shield our home from thieves who would break in to steal, from vandals who would damage our property, from intruders who would invade our space, from anyone who would seek to harm us in our dwelling place. I decree that angels are stationed at every entrance of our home, that they guard every door and every window, that they patrol every room and every corner, that they create a perimeter of protection that no evil spirit can cross and no evil person can penetrate. Father, I ask that you would protect the atmosphere in our home, that peace would reign instead of chaos, that love would prevail instead of strife, that joy would characterize our home instead of sadness, that unity would mark our relationships instead of division. Lord, shield our home from every demonic presence that tries to establish itself, from every familiar spirit that attempts to operate, from every evil altar that seeks to be erected spiritually, from every satanic stronghold that wants to be built, because our home is dedicated to